Hey, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Now, I've been waiting a while to tell this story, okay? So today's story time involves a hacker, and I've had experiences with hackers and shit like that before. Usually I just talk to them and we're cool, but this one was different, okay? This hacker had a little bit of just too much of a power trip, okay? I want to tell the story today, so please, if you guys enjoy this, leave a like on the video. It'd be dope if we could hit 10,000 likes on this video. But let's start this story, okay? So this happened a year and a half ago, and I've been waiting to talk about this just because I wanted to make sure he didn't get satisfaction right away from trolling me. But I got fucking trolled in the worst way possible. So you guys know how hackers do a series of pranks to fuck with people. They either hack their shit or they'll not hack their shit, but they'll get their address posted online. They'll send you pizzas. Sometimes, in my case, they'll even fuck with you a little bit harder than that, like sending, a fucking full-blown SWAT team. But anyway, this one hacker, he was a little bit different than the rest, okay? So a year and a half ago, the story starts off with me just waking up and enjoying my day. I made a video, I hung out with some friends, and later that night I was streaming. And when I was streaming, this guy comes in the chat, and of course, he immediately starts trolling me. He's like, yo, Austin, I have your address. Look, here's your address. And I banned him from the chat. And he just kept making new accounts. He just kept coming back in with more and more accounts, putting my address in. So finally, after banning 8 of his accounts, he just gave up and stopped putting my address in the chat. And I was like, all right, cool. But of course, later that night, he had to take it one step further, and he sends me a pizza with the grossest shit on it. I answer the door, and it's a pizza delivery guy. And I was like, you know what? I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm going to pay for this fucking pizza. I'm starving. I'm going to eat it. So I pay for it, and I open the box up when I put it on the kitchen counter. And I just see that it has the grossest ingredients ever. Picture everything you don't like and put it on a pizza. He put everything on it. Every ingredient from good to bad. So altogether, it was just disgusting. So I looked at this and I was like, wow, I can't believe the pizza place actually thought this was a real order. This is a fucking disaster. So I just ended up not eating it and threw it away. And I was butthurt because I wasted $20. So the next day comes along, I start streaming, and of course he comes back and he makes another account and puts my address in. I ban him. He makes another account. I ban him. And my mods were banning him too. So he didn't really have any time to keep putting my address in. So after 20 minutes of him trying to troll me again, he gave up again. And he sends me another pizza. And this time I didn't pay for it. I just told the guy, I was like, look, I'm sorry, I didn't order anything. He's like, oh, all right, it's all good. And then 3 days go by, right? And he didn't do anything to me. I was completely having normal days. He wasn't coming to my Twitch chats. He wasn't in my YouTube comments. He wasn't doing anything. No tweets. And on that night, I streamed, and he wasn't in the chat or anything. So I thought it was over. I thought he gave up. I thought everything was done. But the next morning, I wake up at 2 p.m., and I hear someone knocking on my door. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I get up, and I walk over to the door, and I open it. And it was a delivery guy with a package for me. And I was like, oh, dope. So he hands me the package, and I was excited because I was actually expecting something in the mail. I ordered a hoodie, and I was really excited to get it. So I thought it was the hoodie. It had my name on it. It looked like a pretty average size, hoodie package. So I walk inside with it, and I was like, fuck yeah, this is dope. It had my name on it. And I open the box, and immediately I knew it was not a hoodie. I was like, oh, fuck, what is this? And it was just a giant king-sized box with a fucking pink dildo on the front. And I was like, oh no. And there's a little note inside. So I grabbed the note, and the note says, sincerely, and then his Twitch name, his first account that he made. And I was like, what the fuck? I immediately recognized his Twitch name because that was the dude who put my address in. And it said, sincerely him. And I was like, are you serious? This dude really just wasted money. I looked at the price. It was $64 to send me a pink dildo. So you're probably wondering what I did with it. And I definitely didn't want to have it in my home. So I was like, okay, I know what to do. So I called up my friend, and he came over, and I snuck it into his car and left it in the back seat as a prank. And literally the next day, he texts me. He goes, yo, did you leave something in my back seat? I was like, nah. He's like, you sure? Because there's a giant pink dildo in my back seat. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. He's like, no, you definitely know. You definitely bought that, brought it with you yesterday, and left it in my back seat as a prank because you always do fucked up shit like that. And I was like, nah, man, wasn't me. And I was just laughing my ass off. And he's like, dude, it was definitely you. You paid for this. I was like, no, I didn't pay for it. It was a fucking gift. And yeah, it was me. He's just like, why? Why me? You out of all the places you could put a pink dildo, you had to put it in my car. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't want to keep it. He's like, I don't want to keep it. I was like, yes, you do. He's like, all right, fine, I'm keeping it, but I'm probably going to lose it soon. I was like, how do you lose a giant pink dildo? But he didn't lose it because he still has it to this day. At least I think so. Last time I hung out with him like a few months back, he had it. But yeah, maybe if this video gets a fuck ton of likes, when I go back to New York and I'm visiting, I can go to his house and show you it. Or I probably won't because I can get in trouble. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed this. That's pretty much the end of the story. The hacker never came back. At least I don't think he did. He might have made other accounts, but I haven't seen any similar names to his. But yeah, that was kind of like his finishing move. Like he's like, okay, I've been fucking with him. I've been putting his address in the chat. I even sent him a couple pizzas. Let's just finish him with a dildo and then I'll be done. And that sounded really, really sus. But he finished. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.